Artificial intelligence is changing the world at an unprecedented rate. From personalized recommendations on your streaming services to the algorithms behind self-driving cars, AI is quickly becoming the backbone of our modern lives. But here's the shocking truth. What if AI, the very technology that's revolutionizing everything, suddenly hit a roadblock, one that could slow down or even halt its growth? And what if that roadblock is something as unexpected as tariffs? Sounds like something out of a sci-fi movie, right? But it's not. New tariffs, taxes that governments place on imported goods, are already starting to shake the foundation of the tech world. And AI is one of the most vulnerable areas. So how exactly could something like tariffs affect the incredible momentum of artificial intelligence? Let's break it down. Tariffs are essentially taxes that governments apply to goods that are imported from other countries. When you think of tariffs, you might imagine things like electronics, cars, or clothing. But the world of AI is deeply interconnected with global trade, especially when it comes to the hardware that powers AI systems. You see, AI doesn't just live in a vacuum. It's built on physical components like processors, memory chips, and servers. These components, which are critical for everything from training machine learning models to running advanced algorithms, are mostly manufactured in a handful of countries like China, Taiwan, South Korea, and the US. These countries are the powerhouses of AI hardware production. And here's the problem. If tariffs are placed on these essential imports, the cost to obtain them rises. For companies developing AI, this is a huge issue. When the cost of importing the hardware skyrockets due to tariffs, it's not just the price of a single product that goes up, it affects entire supply chains. And AI companies who rely on a continuous stream of high-quality tech to build smarter systems may suddenly find themselves unable to afford the very components that make AI possible. Think about it. Tech giants like Google, Microsoft, and Tesla rely heavily on these components. The higher costs could lead to delays in developing new AI systems, slower upgrades to existing technologies, and in the worst case, halting certain projects altogether. Imagine that, the very innovation that has powered everything from healthcare advancements to climate change solutions could come to a standstill because the hardware is too expensive to obtain. And it's not just the big companies that will feel the pressure. Smaller tech companies and startups, who are often the breeding ground for new cutting-edge AI technologies, could be hit even harder. Without the funding to deal with higher import costs, many may not survive, leaving a smaller pool of innovators and a slower pace of AI progress. Now let's take this a step further. AI thrives on collaboration. Research, development, and breakthroughs are often shared between countries and companies. But if tariffs restrict the flow of these vital resources, we might see a world where AI innovation becomes more isolated. If countries start hoarding their own technology and limiting exports, AI advancements could stall, and countries that can't afford the higher costs may fall behind. What could this mean for the future of AI? If the world becomes divided into AI haves and have-nots, we could see a gap widen between countries that control the most advanced AI technologies and those that don't. That means countries with fewer resources could miss out on the benefits AI could offer, like improving healthcare, optimizing industries, or solving complex global challenges like climate change. But it's not all doom and gloom. While tariffs present real challenges, they also present an opportunity. The way countries handle these tariffs, whether they open up trade or close down, will determine how AI evolves in the coming decades. There's still a chance to keep AI's momentum going by encouraging open trade, international cooperation, and shared development. If countries can work together, share research and tech, and keep the flow of essential components moving freely, AI could continue to grow and accelerate. But if we let tariffs restrict that flow, we risk slowing down or even halting the very technology that could solve some of the world's biggest problems. Ultimately, it's up to all of us to make sure that the future of AI isn't held back by unnecessary barriers. By supporting policies that foster collaboration and open trade, we can help ensure that AI reaches its full potential, benefiting everyone, not just a select few. So what do you think? Could tariffs really slow down the AI revolution, or is it just a temporary setback? I'd love to hear your thoughts. Drop a comment below and share your perspective. And if you want to stay updated on the latest developments in AI and technology, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the bell so you never miss a video.